Yes, guys, welcome back to another video we're going to do in here on the channel today. And in the title, as you've probably read, I've posed the question, is it time to resign? But in actual fact, I've actually already made that decision and I've decided to resign from the job at Braintree Football Club. This is I haven't done anything, I haven't continued the game. This is where I resigned and then I saved it and left, and now I'm back. And yeah, just to really explain my decision, this is how the table's looking when I resigned. As you can see, Braintree in 20th position in a real relegation battle, starting to get lost by the teams above us, 6 points away from them. And, you know, the board wanted a top half finish, and to get that, you know, top half is 12th and above, and they're on 56, we're on 42. So we're 14 points behind with 6 games to go. You could only get 18 points, which would only take us up to... So it would take us up to 7th if, like, no one else won. But the likelihood of that happening is next to none. So, yeah, I thought that it was time to resign. I think if I try and keep it as realistic as possible, I would have probably got sacked but way before this. So yeah, I made the decision to resign. Also, as well, like, it gives the club a chance to stay up. 6 games to go, someone else comes in, get some victories, get some results, and they stay up. And, you know, even had I stayed on and somehow made it to the end of the season, I would have, you know, I was out of contract, and they wouldn't have renewed my contract because, you know, we've had such a poor season. So yeah, I felt it was time to resign from Braintree. We practically made 2 seasons at the club, and yeah, I mean, you know, this second season didn't go according to plan, but, you know, I mean, what can I say? We did our best, and that's all that you know I can ask. I said it before and I'll say it again. You know, I'm not pro at this game, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of this happening if continuing on in the season. So yeah, I mean, I was applying for jobs before I resigned, and obviously none of them have come through. Got a quick questionnaire, not a questionnaire, an interview. What are your immediate thoughts in the wake of your resignation from the Braintree job? I feel rather sad in many ways. It's impossible not to become attached to this club, and it's a shame that it's come to an end. Can you tell us exactly why you resigned? I think there are some signs that they're on the wane a little bit. Although it might be, no, I jumped before I was pushed, no. I needed to get away, have a short break, and take on a fresh challenge. You never really enjoyed a healthy relationship with the Braintree supporters. To what extent did that play a role in your departure? I've always tried to treat them with respect and be critical, and I don't intend to break that habit now. You appeared from the outside, at least, to regularly be at odds with the Braintree board, so this hasn't exactly come as a surprise to many of us. I should think quite a few of you will claim you saw this coming, and with good reason. So yeah, I mean, from this point, I don't know what I do. I pretty much applied for all of these jobs that are here. So I know, you know, I'm not going to get employment for a while, you know, but you never know what's around the corner. Hopefully we can get a job somewhere and continue on with our career, or sort of run, as it were, in this series. So yeah, I mean, I would like to go abroad. That'd be quite a cool experience. But yeah, you never know. And I'm literally just going to sort of go through a bit of the gameplay now, and we'll see what happens. Yes, as you can see, it hasn't taken long, but Braintree have appointed a new manager, Keith Southern. Just having a quick look. Matt Rose was the manager, or the temporary manager, but he's now gone back to the assistant manager. Now this man has been brought in. He's got some good sort of experience in football. Has he managed? I'm not sure. Apart from being under 18s assistant manager at Everton for 6 years, he hasn't, but he's come into the club. And yeah, I mean, the game, what am I looking for? They had a game that they played yesterday, or in this sort of, it's Sunday today, so yesterday. And yeah, it would seem that I made the right decision in stepping down because they managed to get the win in this one. Let's have a quick look at the goal scorers. Akawande and Okoye with the goals. So yeah, I mean, they look like they played well. They played a 4-3-3. And yeah, they got the win. So yeah, looks like I made the right decision for Braintree. And yeah, hopefully they can carry on from there. And so yeah, good for them. Yes, guys, exciting news. We have got a job interview with Concord Rangers of the Vanarama South. Welcome, Matt. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision should we decide to hire you. I'm glad you give me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business. It's fair to say you failed to live up to expectations at your former club. Why weren't you able to produce the goods? If I got the job, I'd have no trouble meeting your expectations. Everything's set up for success here. Why you felt acceptable to apply for a number of jobs while I was employed by another team throughout your career? I feel that's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I'm merely considering my options. It doesn't look great to see you operate in such a cavalier fashion with finances when we have very few resources ourselves. Can you explain yourself? Our finances were not as bad as people read in the papers. You have previously been embroiled in media controversies, citing your inability to cultivate a strong dressing room atmosphere. What can you say to address our concerns about that happening here? I don't think it matters what's happened in the past. I'm focusing on the future. Are you comfortable managing a team in considerable financial trouble? I consider myself well versed in handling sensitive financial situations. You can trust me to do the right thing. We're really looking for someone capable of taking this team to the next level. Can you make that a reality? I believe I have a reputation that sufficiently answers that question. We'd like to know, when do you intend to establish yourself as the club's manager? Are you able to take charge now, or do you need more time to join the club? I'm happy to take charge immediately. I can't wait to start the job. If you emerge as the successful candidate, you would be expected to adhere to the club's visions for the future. We are interested to hear your comments if you have any. Club culture, strive to make progress on and off the pitch, work within the wage budget, top half of the Vanarama South, and then top half. Yeah, that's fine. At the present time, there are no expectations that we wish to set out for you to achieve. Expectations and budgets will be set near the start of the next season if you are selected for the role. I understand. Let's move on and cover any other areas as we discussed. Do you have anything to request for us to consider should we hire you? Set up a link with a parent club. Yes. We believe that finding a parent club is a fair request. Good. No further requests. So yeah, we'll have to wait a few days and we'll see how that goes. And a quick look at Braintree, their second game of the season, the first with their new manager, ended in defeat. 1-0 against Eastbourne. Let's have a quick look, see how he did it. 4-3-3, a loss at home, and it means that they are now gone down into the bottom 4 in the relegation zone. So things are looking not so well for the new guy involved with Braintree. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm happy about that, but just goes to show that it wasn't just me, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, still looking for that new job, and we'll be back in a second. Yes, just received word that the Concord Rangers interview was unsuccessful. Elliot Ward is the manager that they've gone for, which, you know, I'm not too bothered by that one, but, you know, it is what it is. Just going through the inbox, and now we're just going to apply for some jobs. They said no. We'll apply for Clermont in France. So these guys in France, New York, Montreal, Houston, and Mansfield. So yeah, received. Oh, New York unsuccessful. Brilliant. Oh, Houston as well. But yeah, be back in a second. Yes, as you can see, Braintree, another loss against Weymouth. So that's 2 on the trot now. And in a way, I am starting to get kind of glad, because it goes to show that it's not just me. It wasn't just sort of my fault that we are where we are. I think I'll leave it there for today's video. It's not, you know, it wasn't, I was hoping to get more interviews and be a bit more exciting, but that hasn't happened. But not to worry, I'll be back with another video very soon. If you have enjoyed this one, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll be back with another video very soon. Cheers.